In the summer of 2019, the NBA became a true spectacle off the court. After being crowned champion with the Toronto Raptors and earning the Finals MVP, Kawhi Leonard held the most anticipated decision of the offseason in his hands. Fans and analysts across the league kept asking the same question: where will Kawhi play next? The expectations were enormous, because Leonard was considered the most coveted player at that moment. His dominance in Toronto had proven that he could carry a team all the way to the top almost entirely with his own style of play. Naturally, the rumors pointed to the Los Angeles Lakers as his next destination. Imagine this: LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Kawhi Leonard on the same team. It would have been a super trio, capable of terrorizing the entire NBA. However, Leonard shocked the world by rejecting that possibility. The reason? He didn't want to share the spotlight with LeBron James. According to Bruce Arthur, journalist for the Toronto Star, that was the key point in the decision. Leonard never felt comfortable with the idea of joining a player who attracts as much attention as LeBron. Kawhi is a man of few words, someone who prefers to let his game do the talking. Entering LeBron's media universe meant becoming part of a constant spectacle, with cameras, controversy, and daily attention from the press. Leonard simply did not want that. It's also important to remember that Kawhi is not the type of player who looks to form super teams just to secure easy championships. His mentality has always been focused on leading and building his own path. We saw it in Toronto, where, even though he only played one season, he left an unforgettable mark by giving Canada its first NBA championship. In that sense, joining the Lakers would have inevitably made him the third star, behind LeBron and Davis. And Kawhi has never been a player willing to live in someone else's shadow. Another interesting factor was Jimmy Butler's situation. Kawhi had interest in playing with him, but Butler had already chosen his destination, the Miami Heat. That left the Lakers as a less attractive option. Instead, the Clippers offered something different: the chance to return to California, his home state, and lead a team built in his own image. On top of that, he convinced Paul George to join him, forming a duo that, at least on paper, was supposed to compete with anyone in the league. That decision completely reshaped the NBA landscape. The Lakers, despite failing to add Leonard, proved they could win regardless. In 2020, with LeBron James and Anthony Davis leading the way, they captured the championship in the Orlando bubble. Still, the lingering question remains: what would have happened if Kawhi had said yes to the Lakers? Would we be talking about one of the most dominant dynasties in modern basketball? Meanwhile, the Clippers began an ambitious project that, although it hasn't produced the expected results in terms of championships, continues to carry high expectations. Leonard has struggled with injuries that have limited his impact, but when healthy, he remains one of the most dominant and respected players in the league. Looking back, Kawhi's decision was risky but also bold. Rejecting the Lakers meant rejecting the fast track to success in order to preserve his independence and identity as a player. It was a reminder that not every NBA star wants the same thing. While some chase glory through super teams, others, like Kawhi, prefer the challenge of creating their own legacy even if the road is tougher. Today, years later, fans are still debating whether Leonard made the right choice. What's clear is that his refusal to join LeBron James didn't just change the fate of the Lakers and Clippers, it changed the entire NBA.